Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to mathsolver1117. Today we are going to solve class 12 maths model paper 2025 federal board. In this video we will solve all the MCQs that are given in this model paper. These MCQs are very important. These concepts are used in your final exams. So we will start from MCQ 1. Now the MCQ 1 is, if f of xy is equal to the cos of x e raised to power pi y, then partial f over partial x plus partial f over partial y will be equal to 0. Now what will be the correct answer? Correct option is A, e raised to power pi y into pi cos of x minus sin of x. Now we will write the answer is equal to the e raised to power pi y into pi cos of x minus sin of x. Now what is the reason behind this is, first of all we will take the function that is f of xy, which is equal to cos of x dot e raised to power pi y. Now we will differentiate this with respect to x. So partial f over partial x will be equal to, differentiate this with respect to x, cos of x will be equal to minus sin of x and e raised to power pi y. Now we will differentiate this function with respect to y. So partial f over partial y will be equal to, the cos of x is taken as constant and pi will be taken as common and e raised to power pi y. Now we will add both these, because in the question partial f over partial x plus partial f over partial y. So partial f over partial x plus partial f over partial y, this will be equal to minus sin of x e raised to power pi y plus cos of x e raised to power pi y. Now we will take e raised to power pi y as common and remaining will be pi cos of x minus sin of x. So this is the solution of MCQ. Now we will solve MCQ 2. Now MCQ 2 is the range of function f of x which is equal to the mod of x minus 5. Mod means we have all positive values. So the range will be equal to, the correct option is B, that is 0 and plus infinity. So what is the reason behind this is, we have the function f of x which is equal to the mod of x minus 5. And when we put x is equal to 5, this will become equal to 0. So its range will be from 0 to plus infinity, because absolute value always lies between, absolute value always return to non-negative values. Non-negative value. So that's why our correct option is 0 and plus infinity, because it will cover all the positive numbers. Now we will solve MCQ 3. Now MCQ 3 is, find limit of sine 1 minus x by 1 minus x which is equal to 1. What will be the correct option? X approaches to minus 1, x approaches to 1, x approaches to 0, or x approaches to infinity. So what will be the correct option? Correct option is when x approaches to 1. So this will be the correct option. Now we will find the reason behind this is, we have standard form for sine function is, standard limit is, we know that limit of u approaches to 0 as sine of u by u equal to 1. So in this case we have u is equal to 1 minus x. So when x approaches to 1, u will be equal to 1 minus 1 equal to 0. So as u approaches to 0, x approaches to 1. So when x approaches to minus 1, we will get by 2. So not equal to 0, so x minus 1 is invalid. And when x approaches to 0, this is also invalid. Only x approaches to 1 is valid, and also when x approaches to infinity, this is also invalid. Now we will solve fourth MCQ. Now the MCQ 4 is, what is the derivative of log 5 e raised to power x with respect to x? Now the correct option of this MCQ is 1 over x ln 5. This is the correct option. Now we will find the reason behind this is, what is the reason? We will use the property of logarithm on this, that is log base is b, a raised to power c can be write as c log base is b and a. So we are given that log of 5 e raised to power x. So x will be written in the start. So x log base is 5 e. Now we will apply change base formula on this. So change base formula on this can be write as log 5 e will be equal to the ln e by ln 5. This is the change base formula, and value of ln e is always equal to 1. So it will become 1 over ln 5. Now the derivative of this will be equal to the d over d of x. We have log of 5 e raised to power x, and this was equal to x over ln 5. So when you take derivative of this, d over dx of x over ln 5. So its derivative is equal to the 1. So you have 1 over ln 5. This option is mathematically correct, but in your MCQ this option is not given. So we will suppose that 1 over x ln 5 is equal to 1 over ln 5 when x is equal to 1. We suppose that. So consider this, and our option will be equal to 1 over x ln 5. So B part is correct. Now we will solve MCQ 5. Now MCQ 5 is, what is the value of square root 1 minus x square d by dx sine inverse of x plus cos inverse of x. Now the correct option of this question is B, that B option is right. Your answer is equal to 0. Now we will find the reason behind this is, we know that sine inverse of x plus cos inverse of x is equal to the pi by 2. So when you take derivative of this with respect to x, d by dx sine inverse of x plus cos inverse of x, so this derivative is equal to the 0. So when this derivative is equal to the 0, in question we have square root 1 minus x square into d by dx sine inverse of x plus cos inverse of x. So this will be equal to 0 because d by dx is equal to 0. So your answer will be equal to the 0. So this is the correct option. Now we will solve MCQ 6. Now the MCQ 6 is which represent y2 plus y if y is equal to cos of x. So correct option of this MCQ is B, and the reason behind this is why this option is correct. We have given function y is equal to cos of x. So y1 means first derivative of this. So cos of x derivative is minus sine of x. y2 means derivative of this again. So sine x derivative is cos of x. So in question you have y2 plus y. So y2 is equal to minus cos of x and plus y is equal to cos of x. So both the terms are cancelled out and we have answer is 0. Now if f of t is equal to t plus 5i plus 2t cube j minus 3tk, then f of t when t approaches to minus 2. So what is the answer of this is when t approaches to minus 2, the right answer is C option. We will mark this 3i minus 16j plus 6k. Now what is the reason behind this is we will solve this. Now f of t is given f of t which is equal to t plus 5 I plus 2 t cube j minus 3tk. Now t approaches to minus 2, we will put t is equal to minus 2, then f of minus 2 will be equal to minus 2 plus 5 I plus 2 into minus 2 cube j minus 3 into minus 2k. Now 5 minus 2 is 3, this is 3i plus 2 into minus 2 cube is 8j plus 6k. So this will become 3i minus 16j plus 6k. So this is the final answer of this MCQ, 3i minus 16j plus 6k. Now we will solve 8th MCQ. Now 8th MCQ is for a velocity vector v which is equal to the cos of t I minus 2 sin of t j plus 3k, the acceleration vector will be the. Now we will find the acceleration vector and velocity vector is given. So the correct option of this MCQ is minus sin ti minus 2 cos tj. So what is the reason behind this is we know that acceleration is equal to the dv by dt. We will differentiate vector v with respect to t. So cos of ti minus 2 sin of tj plus 3k. This is the given vector. Differentiate this with respect to the time. So this will equal to cos t will become minus sin ti and minus 2 sin cos t will become cos tj and become 0. So this will be the right option. Now we will solve 9th MCQ. Now MCQ 9 is for what value of k the integral from 1 to k x raised to power n minus 1 dx is equal to 1 over n. Find the value of k. So the right answer of this question is B, and the reason behind this is first of all you will integrate the function 1 to k x raised to power n minus 1 d of x, and your answer is also given equal to 1 by n and you have to find the value of k. So when integration x raised to power n minus 1 plus 1 and n minus 1 plus 1 and limits from 1 to k. So minus 1 and plus 1 will be cancelled out and you have x raised to power n by n and limits are from 1 to k and which is equal to 1 by n. So n will be multiplied by this. You have xn 1 to k and 1 by n multiplied by n. This is equal to 1. So x is equal to k raised to power n minus 1 raised to power n. So 1 raised to power n means 1. Kn is equal to the minus 1 1. So Kn is equal to 1 plus 1 which is equal to 2. Now you will take n root, so k n raised to power 1 by n and 2 raised to power 1 by n. So k will be equal to root of 2. So this will be the right option. Now we will solve 10th MCQ. Now MCQ 10 is what is the evaluated value of integral from 0 to 2 pi sin x dx. So the right answer is B. Now what is the reason behind this is, first of all you will integrate from 0 to 2 pi sin of x dx, which is equal to the cos of x minus cos of x, and limits are from 0 to 2 pi. So minus cos of 2 pi minus minus will become plus cos of 0. So this is equal to minus 1 and this is equal to plus 1. So value is equal to the 0. So our answer is equal to the 0. Now we will solve 11th MCQ. So the 11th MCQ is, what value of x the distance between 0.71 and 3x is 5. So the correct option of this MCQ is 4 and minus 2. You will mark this. Now what is the reason behind this is, first of all you will write the distance formula, that is x1 minus x2 square plus y1 minus y2 square. Now distance is given equal to 5 and x1 is 7, x2 is 3. So 7 minus 3 square plus 1 minus x square. Now to find the value of x, we will take the square on both sides. So 25 is equal to 7 minus 3 square plus 1 minus x square. Now we will solve this. 7 minus 3 is 4. So 4 square is 16 plus 1 minus x square is equal to 25. So 25 minus 16 is equal to 1 minus x square. Now solve this further. 25 minus 16 is equal to the 9. So 9 is equal to the 1 minus x square. So this is equal to the 3 square and 1 minus x square. By taking square root on both sides, you will get 1 minus x is equal to plus minus 3. Now 1 minus x is equal to plus 3 and 1 minus x is equal to minus 3. So x is equal to the 1 minus 3, which is equal to minus 2, and x is equal to 1 plus 3. So x is equal to 4. So x is equal to 4 and x is equal to minus 2. This is the correct option. Now we will solve 12th MCQ. Now the MCQ 12 is, the three lines defined by the equation x plus 2y is equal to 0, 2x plus y is equal to 0, 3x plus y is equal to 0 are the sides of a triangle, perpendicular, concurrent or parallel. So the right option of this MCQ is concurrent. And now what is the reason behind this is, first of all you will write all the equation. X plus 2y is equal to 0, 2x plus y is equal to 0 and 3x plus 5y is equal to 0. When you put x is equal to 0 and y is equal to 0 in these equations, you will get 0, 0 and 0. So this implies that all the three lines are passes through the origin. So that's why when set of all lines passes through the origin, that is 0, 0, you will say lines are concurrent. So this is the right option. Now we will solve 13th MCQ. Now MCQ 13 is, which of the following is an equation of circle with center 3 and minus 7 and goes through the point 1 and 1. So x plus 1 3 square or y minus 7 whole square, which is equal to 52, x minus 3 whole square plus y plus 7 whole square is equal to the 32, or x minus 3 whole square plus y plus 7 whole square is equal to 68, or x plus 3 whole square plus y minus 7 whole square is equal to 40. So what is the answer? The correct answer is B. Now what is the reason behind this? First of all, we will write the equation with center h and k is x minus h square plus y minus k square, and this is equal to the r square. Now the centers are 3 and minus 7. So you will write center 3 and minus 7, and the point is 1 and 1. So you will have to find the value of this radius by distance formula. So radius will be equal to the x2 minus x1 square plus y2 minus y1 square. So consider this is x1 x2, this is y1 y2. So 1 minus 3 whole square plus 1 plus 7 whole square. So this will be equal to the 1 minus 3 whole square is 2 square, that is 4, plus 7 plus a 1 is 8, 8 square is 64. So this is equal to 68. This is the value of r. So r is equal to 68. Now r square will be equal to the 68. Now you will put all the values in this equation. X minus h is equal to the 3 plus y minus k is equal to the minus 7. So it will become plus 7 is equal to 68. So this is the solution of MCQ 13. Now we will solve MCQ 14. Now first of all we will write the equation, that is, what is the length of tangent drawn from a point 1 and minus 2 to the circle 2x square plus 2y square minus 4x plus 8y is equal to 0. So the right option is this MCQ is square root 15. Now how we will solve this question? First of all, rewrite this equation. 2x square plus 2y square minus 4x plus 8y. Divide this by 2. It will become x square minus 2x plus y square plus 4y is equal to 0. Now we will complete the square of this. So x square minus 2x plus 1 minus 1 plus y square plus 4y plus 4 and minus 4, which is equal to 0. So this will become x minus 1 whole square, and this will become plus y plus 2 whole square, and this is equal to the 1 plus 4, and which is equal to 5. So r square is equal to 5, and the value of r will be equal to the square root of 5. Now we will find the distance, because the center is minus 1 and center is plus 1 and minus 2. So the distance of this will be equal to the minus 1 square plus minus 2 square, which will be equal to the minus 2 square is 4 plus 4 square is 16. So this is equal to square root of 20. So square root of 20 is the answer of the distance. Now we have to find the length of the tangent, which is equal to t square, and t square is equal to the d square minus r square. So d square is equal to the 20 and r square is equal to the 5, which is equal to 15. So value of t will be equal to square root of 15. So this is the final answer of this MCQ. Now we will solve MCQ 15. Now MCQ 15 is, which one represent a parabola with focus is 5 and 0 and vertex is 0, 0. X square 20y, c square is equal to minus 20x, x square is equal to minus 20y, or the last option is y square is equal to the 20x. So the right answer of this MCQ is y square is equal to 20x. And now what is the reason behind this is, we know that the equation of parabola is equal to the y square is equal to 4ax. Now the vertex will be zero, 0 and focus is 5, 0. So we will put the value of a is equal to 5 in this equation. So y square is equal to 4 into 5 into x. So y square is equal to the 20x. So this is the right answer of this MCQ. Y square is equal to the 20x. Now we will solve 16th MCQ. Now equation of asymptotes of hyperbola is x square by 7 minus y square by 4 square is equal to 1, or y is equal to plus minus 4 by 7, y is equal to plus minus 7 by 4, x is equal to plus minus 4 by 7, or x is equal to plus minus 7 by 4. Now the right option of this question is, we have, so the right option is y is equal to the plus minus 4 by 7. A option is right. The reason behind this is, for hyperbola we have x square over a square minus y square over b square is equal to 1, and this will equal to the y is equal to plus minus b over a. And in the given equation we have x square by 7 minus y square over 4 square is equal to 1, which implies that y is equal to plus minus, here the value of a is 7 and value of b is 4. So 4 by 7. This is the right option. Now we will solve 17th MCQ. Now the MCQ 17 is, what is the degree and order of the differential equation d cube y over dx square minus sine inverse d square y over dx square is equal to x for ex. So degree always depend upon the highest order present in this equation, which is equal to the 3. Since the equation is not polynomial, so we will say this is not defined, because we have sine inverse. So you will write the reason behind this is, degree depend upon highest power which is 3, and this is not a polynomial, so we will say not defined. So now MCQ 18 is, what is the solution of the differential equation x dy is minus y dx is equal to 0, y is equal to cx, y is equal to c e raised to power x, x minus y is equal to c, or xy is equal to c. So right option is y is equal to c of x. This option is right. So what is the reason behind this is, we will write the reason that first of all consider this x dy is equal to y d of x. Now dy by y and dx by x. Now integrate both. You will get ln y is equal to the ln x plus ln c. Then ln y is equal to the ln x cross c. So y is equal to the xc. This is the right option. Now we will solve 19th MCQ. Now the 19th MCQ is the positive root of 3t minus cos t minus 1 by using regular falsy method is 0.607. This is the right option. Now we will solve. The reason behind this is, first of all, write the function that is f of x, f of t is equal to 3t minus cos t minus 1. Now put the value f of 0, which is equal to the 3 into 0 is 0, minus 1 which is equal to minus 2, and then f of 1 which is equal to 3 minus cos 1 minus 1. So with the help of calculator you will find the value, that is 3 minus cos 1 minus 1, this is equal to 1.4596. So you will write the value 1.4596. So this value is less than 0 and this value is greater than 0. Now you will apply the formula, that is T of n is equal to the b f of a minus a f of b divided by f of a minus f of b. So now put the values. F of a is equal to the minus 2 and b is equal to the 1. So you will put minus 2 and 1, then minus 0, and divide f of a, which is equal to the minus 2 minus 1.4596. So your answer is equal to 0.5780. So when you put this value in this function 3t minus cos t, so you will get the value is equal to the f of 0.5780 will be equal to the 0.1032. Now this value is also greater than 0. Again you apply the formula on this when you will take next value, which is equal to the, now this will be a and this will be b. So a is equal to the value of b is 0.5780. Multiply this by value of f of a, which is minus 2, then minus other value is next value will be a is, we take a is 0. So all the terms are 0 and in remainder you will get minus 2 minus 0.1032. So in this way you will get the value of 0.607 and again this is greater than 0. When you do this again, so you will find the value of t, which is also equal to 0.607. So this shows that up to 3 decimal your correct answer is 0.607. Now we will solve last MCQ. Now the last MCQ is, you have f of 0 is equal to the 1 and f of 1 is equal to 2.72. Then what is the approximated value of integral from 0 to 1 f of x by using trapezoidal rule? 1.86, 1.88 or 1.87 or 1.72. So the correct answer is 1.86. So you will mark this. And now what is the reason behind is, you have f of 0 which is equal to 1 and f of 1 which is equal to 2.72. Now apply the trapezoidal rule, that is from a to b f of x is equal to the, approximately equals to the b minus a by 2 and then f of b plus f of a. Now you will put all the values on this from 0 to 1 and f of x is approximately equal to b minus a, means 1 minus 0 divided by 2, and f of b which is equal to 2.72 plus f of a which is equal to 1. So this will become 3.72 divided by 2 which is equal to 1.86. So this is the right option. I hope you understand all the MCQs we have solved in this video. In the next video, we will solve the short questions of model paper by Federal Board for 2025 exam, and then we will also solve all the long questions. So stay tuned to mathsolver1117 and share the videos. Allah Hafiz.